Hey, hey, hey. It is Christina Clayton here. It is our Mind Your Business Mondays. I'm super excited about today. I'm always excited to come on to share and give what I've got, what I've been given, to be able to better help and assist somebody else along the way. Because that was one of the things that I needed. And so, being that I needed it, I want to be what I needed. And what I found, like I said, if you have not heard, um, one of my stories is that I remember going to this huge trade show, and there was this amazing woman who had been in the industry for over 20 something years. And she welcomed me behind her booth and just poured into me in those quick it was just a moment, right? It was just a moment, and I remember that moment even till today. And it is a very one of the very practices that I believe in my brand, my business. That's what I want to do for other people's brand in their business. And however, any place that I step into, I want to make sure that I am pouring and giving my all, right? So one of the things she had said to me that stuck with me is like, I have all of these years of experience, and all the experience that I have, I want to make sure that I pour, I don't have nothing else to do with it but give it. And so that's what I'm doing. So Mind Your Business Mondays are literally me giving back, along with some of the other things behind the scenes that Christina does. So on today, I really wanted to go over, if you do not have, I talked about the my keys to um to business success. So I literally created, like, just kind of went through like my journey, some things that I needed, so those are literal keys that helped me to shift, not only my mind, my business, and it helped me to elevate in business. So I have that. If you want it, let me know. So we're just going over one of the keys today, and that is literally talking about your actual personal branding, right? So, how important you are to your business. Um, and you literally are the key to the success of your business. Your personal brand, your personal identity is connected to your business identity, right? Hey, Crystal. Hey, hey, hey. So that is it's very important to make sure that they're one and not separate them. And I say this because this was literally what I did in business. I was trying to separate my personal life from my business, um, me as far as being a minister, me being a wife at the time, and me raising somebody else's kids, all of that, like all of those things, there is a balance in it. I want to say that too. I want to make a point that it is a balance in sharing, and you have the power, like it's you have the power to share what you want to share, right? But how does that um make you we heard this thing called the know, like, and trust, and like, how do I get to know you? Like, I do know you, like people got to know me because I was behind a let me also say this too. I had been in the beauty industry for over 20 something years. So behind the chair, I was able to help style women, not only for their necks, but I also was there. That's the place where strategies were built, and so I was doing it from behind the chair. So now I'm doing it in a different arena. This is a different season of my life, and so and I'm so happy and excited for where I'm at now, what I'm doing now, and so being able to help do the same thing. So, hey, 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 how are y'all as you are joining in? Hey, Aljanae. Hey, Carolyn. Hi, Anna. Hey, hey, hey. So I see y'all as y'all are coming in. So welcome. So today, like I said, we are literally diving into personal brand and how your personal brand and your business are one. So understanding that you are the key to the success of your brand. And how does that work? Like I said, people want to know, like people want to get to know you, and how they get to know you is like you give them glimpses of what is you, right? What is the essence of you? And so um that's what I really want to talk about, like the importance of you. So, like I said, we try to separate, we try to push people forward. That was another thing that, even like in life, like I was steady pushing others forward, celebrating everybody else, pushing people forward, and neglecting myself. And so that's what I mean by even sharing this part of about me is, like I said, I was just steady trying to help other people elevate, and I was suppressing this thing that's been caught, like this calling of me helping other people to do the same thing. And I didn't know that there was other people out there like me. And so that's why I'm here today. I want to share this today. And so I want to make sure that in your business endeavors and whatever it is that you're doing, that you're sharing you. So let's literally get into it. Please feel free. Uh like I said, feel free to interact. You got something to say it. If any of this resonates with you, feel free to, let's talk in the chat, right? So I just want to drop some on these Mondays. I really want to make sure that I'm dropping these keys to you, like anything that I have and any questions that you may have. Um, and I have the solution, you can have it, right? Whatever I have and I have the solution, you can have it. So feel free to ask. So understanding this, we know that people are not purchasing they may purchase your product, but they're first purchasing you. Not only you, it's the connection, right? They're buying into the connection, they're buying into your clarity, being clear of your messaging, what you do, in your confidence. That confidence is something that it's I don't know why I thought about this, but I was thinking about this. It's something that's been in the news or whatever, because they've been talking about being cocky versus confident. And there's a confidence in knowing, like knowing who you are. And so some people don't like that. But however, I want to say this, like it's very important for you to stand on who you are, be who you are, because even though there may be a remnant of people like, I don't like, they may call it cockiness or whatever. Hey, Ramad, hey. They they may call it a cockiness or whatever, but however, those ain't your people. Don't even worry about that. Doesn't matter what they're saying, but you stand in who you are, but you have to showcase who you are. You have to stand on who you are. And so in this season in your business, that's what I'm wanting to say to you, like how the very importance of showing up in your business is, it's vital. Why is it vital? Because it, and I'm saying this is my experience, is that by me starting to show up, by me sharing about who I am, it shifted my business, the structure of my business, it shifted the profit of my business, it shifted so many areas of my business to where um I never it's like I never even imagined that I would be doing what I'm doing today. Never, never. Um I always thought that be behind this. I was going to be this multi-millionaire behind the chair. And that was like, that was gonna be, I love behind the chair. Why? I love the transformation of women, being able to do that, like a one-on-one. I love that. And so uh but more people needed to see who Christina is. And I needed to come out of, like, even though I was behind that chair, I was in a shell, right? I was still in a box, I was still in a shell, I was still not sharing the most, like the max of who I am, right? And so that hindered areas of my business, because that part of me not sharing, that part of me, like anytime it would try to it would, like, because I was hiding it, it was almost like a collision starting to happen. within my business. And because of that, I would shrink back, I would sit back, and I wouldn't like it's terrible. Just know that it was terrible, and it's so important to listen. This rain, by the way, this ain't what this about, but this rain in my hair, it rained the other day, but we're okay. We all right. Thank you so much, Ramon. Thank you so much for saying that I am a gift. I'm so glad. And I want you to know that you are a gift as well. And that's like by me gifting myself, right? Um, that people are able to gift themselves, right? Literally by you saying yes, that unlocks somebody else's yes, right? That unlocks destiny, that unlocks so much. So that is one of the importance of you like showcasing yourself. Uh and what was I gonna share with you? Let me make sure y'all know me and my notes, my good notes, okay? Um they sticky today. Sticky notes. But anyways, I already shared. I had shared that with you. Basically, I shared that. Let me make sure I'm staying on topic. But I just want to know, like, are you willing to show up for yourself, for your business, for the people that you're called to? Are you willing to commit to that today? Make a commitment to yourself, to your brand, to your business. Are you willing to make that commitment? That's what I want to know. So, oh, good. We rolling. I'm staying on topic. Yes, come on, Crystal. Come on, Crystal. Crystal's like, absolutely, absolutely. So that is very important to do that. It's very important to stay committed because people are looking for you. And this is another reason why you should show up in your brand. Let me highlight this part. So many people are looking over the fence, looking at somebody else's brand, somebody else's business, and be like, oh, I thought that's how it's supposed to be. And I'm telling you that like people do that in a way of like copycat. But then there's people like me. I'm like, oh, is that like um I'm different. And I know that and I'm okay with it. I've embraced that part about me that I'm completely different. I'm not normal and I don't want to be normal. I want to be Christina. I want to be uniquely who I am. And so one of the things that I realized was that like how like I may like you may do a thing and so I'm like, oh, okay, let me try it in this way. And now by trying it this way, I can customize it. So there may be some foundational truth or foundational structure to how you do a thing, how you do business. Like I said, I was in a beauty business and I remember like how I started out and the woman who took me underneath her wing and showed me that was amazing. But I had to then take it on and customize it, right? Customize it to who I was and to who I'm called to. So, but I brought that up to say there's a healthy way of implementing what someone shows you, and then there's an unhealthy way of implementing it. And I've seen people copycat somebody's business, and yes, you make money, but yet you could be making even more, or you can make it may not be about the money, it may be about the impact, right? Because you want to make an impact, you want to influence those and make an impact of who you are called to. And so by being you, being specifically you, come on, remind absolutely, absolutely, you committed. You listen, you are too far not to be committed, and you are too far to even shrink back. You better not. Absolutely. Yes, you cannot. You have to stay committed. You have to go forth, and you have to share who you are. What you say, I have a unique story and experiences, and God uses those. You're absolutely Crystal, you're absolutely right. And I'm like, I had created a couple of posts and it was like it was so enjoyable like getting the responses that I was getting. It wasn't like it was the little responses is sharing about themselves, and I love hearing people share their story, how like even how they got started in business. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I was reading some and I'm like, I'm so intrigued. I want to hear the rest of the story. I gotta hear the rest of the story. Like, definitely, let's connect so I can hear the rest of the story, because everybody has a story and it needs to be told, right? It definitely needs to be told. And so um that's a part of what I'm doing as well, is like pushing people and let's highlight who you are. Let's highlight who you are called to, so that you can be doing what you're supposed to be doing. You can create whatever that product, whatever it is that you're supposed to be doing. Let's do it. So just take another moment. I would like literally want y'all to take a moment, whether it's today or sometime this week. Every week we want to be elevating to the next, elevating to where we're going. So I want you to take some time and just ask yourself, and y'all can even answer too, like while y'all here in the room. Listen, the red carpet is rolled out for you today, for you to speak. I want to know, like, does your business look like you? Does your business look like you? That's the one question. And if it that like realize this, if your bid like whenever people say it was like, I don't know, I'm not like, you're getting people that are coming to you, you're not getting the right people. Are you showcasing who you are? Because when you showcase who you are, you're showcasing like these are the type of people that are right. These are the people that I want. Like, I know that I'm called to, but yet I'm not getting those people. So do a evaluation, do an audit on your brand right here. Do an audit on your brand to see, what part of me am I hiding that people need to see? And then, like I said, does my business look like me? Work in progress. I have questions around that. Please feel free, ask your question. Definitely ask your question, or if you want to connect later, we can do this live. But even if you want to connect later, you absolutely, like I said, the red carpet. When I say the red carpet is rolled out for you, that is an open door. If you have any questions, to DM me. If you want to actually schedule a brand strategy session with me, or just um, like I need to run some things by you, Christina, feel free. Absolutely. Absolutely do that. So you had questions, please ask. Hi, Nyla. That is my baby. Hey. So, um, and this is another question. If your brand doesn't look like you, would your clients are not going to recognize, they're gonna scroll right past you. You waiting for your to stop the scroll. You heard of that? Stop the scroll. So you're waiting on your dream clients to find you, and they can't find you because you ain't even found you, right? Or not that you haven't found you. You like, oh, this is mine. I'm keeping this over here. And I remember years ago, um, I remember the Lord saying that. It was like, because I was like, oh, I'm gonna do a personal page that's got all my friends, and then I'm gonna do a separate page, and then that'll be the business Christina. But over here, and it's like I'm one, right? You got to be one with this thing. And like I said, you have the key. You are the key. So you have the key to, you showcase what you want to, right? You can, like I said, there's boundaries to that. Like, you do not, I'm not saying go and showcase all your whole life. That ain't nobody's business. That's not everybody's business. And so you can showcase what you want. And so, but showcase you, right? Definitely showcase you. So those are definitely my questions, and also just some how you sit and ask yourself those questions is what are your core values? Like, what are your core values, and what's your visual identity? Like, how do people notice you, right? is there a logo? Is there a color? Is it what is it? Like what like even your look, right? What is something for the most part, majority that you'll always see understanding my things is keys. Please drop some keys in the chat. I love them. I absolutely love them. Please drop the keys in the chat. They make me happy. It means something personal. It's something major. And my thing is identity is key. Identity is key. And I remember um this is this is one of like the keys that God had placed in my hands years ago, and I had to sit down and I was learning about identity. I had to learn about this girl here, and when I start to learn about this girl here, I then that's when I wanted to start showcasing who I was. Just a little bit. Back then I didn't know that, but and like there was like I was wanting to share me, but I was like I didn't know how. I was a little confused about this whole social media thing. And yes, you do have to be, you have to be protective of yourself and things like that. But listen, the Holy Ghost will let you know, like, we're not going to tell all of that. Come on, Ramat. I'm excited. Like I said, those keys make me happy, and those. So I want you to understand the significance, the symbolism in the key. And there is a scripture that says God has given us the keys to the kingdom, right? And so we're able to decree, we are able to so like it's authority. Those keys represent authority, those keys represent identity, because uh key holders, like whenever there's a key holder bit like a position in business, you are you're qualified, like you've been like you've worked your way to a position. You are I don't know. That was perfect. That was so right on time. Did just That was amazing. That was perfect. That was on time. That was amazing. Oh my God. That's so funny. So, anyways, but I just want you to understand, and I want y'all to grasp the understanding of these keys, that literally you are the key to the success of your business. And so I want you to show up as you. Define what your core values are, define what it is that your visuals, what am I gonna know you for? I know Christina because she wears a key around her neck. I know Christina because she is always talking about key things to her business. Like that's the thing that'll always be in my business. Absolutely. Absolutely. So I don't care what facet of business that I create, you're gonna see a key somewhere. Okay. So, and I want you to come on here and just like literally speak with clarity. Speak with clarity, speak with consistency, and showcase who you are. So that's literally what I wanted to say on today. And like, I want to close this by letting you know once again. So for those you all that, like I said, there was a couple of you that had additional questions. Please feel free to reach out to me. I'm available. Let's converse about what it is to get you to your next. So whatever it is that I have to get you to your next, absolutely. Let's do it. Let's get you there, because no longer can you sit. Like, do you know where it says what was it? It's a good Lord. It was like there's a story in the Bible where it was a lame man or something. He was like, "Oh, I don't have nobody to put me in the pool." Right? Y'all know this. Come on, scholars. It was like this is turn like the pool was turning. That was where healing. That's where like the deliverance, whatever it is that you needed, you were able to jump in. So I want you to know that this is a time that you're able to jump in, get whatever it is that you're needing for your next. You don't need somebody to help you into something. The help is here, right? The help is here. Get up, do it. Let's do it. So like I said, if you're ready, you need some help unlocking what it is. the very thing in your brand that has been buried, like that part of your brilliance that has been buried. You're wanting somebody to unlock that, unleash that, unload that, so you are able to showcase that. You very well can connect with me. I'm available. So, um, anyways, I hope y'all have an awesome and amazing day. If you have any more questions, please reach out. Um, yeah, that's all I had to say. I'm super happy about this. Mind Your Business Mondays. A part of minding your business is showcasing you and your brand and your business. So making sure that it is one and the same and you're being you. So hope y'all have a beautiful day. Thank you for joining in. If I did not see, y'all know some of these apps gonna be showing me who be popping up, who be showing up. So if you have come in, if you have walked this red carpet into this live, um, definitely come in and say something so I can say something back to you. But I hope y'all have an awesome and amazing day. This is going to be a week of success. What is your word for the week? Already gave y'all a whole bunch of assignments. We already had a whole bunch of assignments, huh? Got a lot to do this week, right? Um, but anyways, like I said, I've rolled out the red carpet for you all on today. And if you need me, you know where to find me. Have a beautiful, amazing, outstanding, and a blessed day and week. Um, Catch you on a Wednesday. So, all right. See you all later. Once again, this has been Christina Clayton, your brand strategist. If there's anything that I can help and assist you with, reach out.